Why, hello there, everybody. How are you doing today? It's me, again and again. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to empower you. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to inform you. I'm here to educate you. I'm here to excite you. I'm here to build you up. I'm here to lift you up. I'm here to bring and give you peace. I'm here to bring and give you hope because I'm here to bring, give, and tell you the truth. Okay, yesterday I talked about how you shouldn't argue with these people. And there was a saying, and I couldn't remember it yesterday. So I went back and I looked it up. And the reason why you don't want to ever argue with someone is because the reason why you should never argue with someone who is looking for an argument. Somebody that's looking simply to argue is a negative person. And the reason why you should never, ever want to argue with a negative person is because you can never win an argument with someone who's just looking to argue. Because they only hear what they want to hear or what suits them. And they only listen simply to respond and keep the argument going. That's it. So, you can never win an argument with a negative person simply because they only hear what they want to, or they only hear what suits them. And they're only listening to you to respond or to keep the argument going. They're not listening to learn. Now, there's a lot of people out there that are like that. There's a lot of people out there that are just looking for an argument because they don't want solutions. They want a reason for nothing to to change. They want everything to stay just like it is. Because as long as everything stays like it is, as long as we have side A and side B waging war against each other, then there's a reason for them to not do anything. And whenever somebody even brings up a solution, they quickly, and you'll hear it, they quickly say, well, no, they can't do that. Remember the key words. Anytime someone is telling you what you can and cannot do, they're trying to define you. They're trying to control you. You can do whatever you want to do. And what they are trying to do is manipulate and control you. And then the favored one, of course, is, racist. Mm-hmm. Well, we're tired of it. It's not going to work anymore. So here's what you do. Again, you've got to be patient with these people. Do not get into a direct confrontation with them. Do not get into an argument with them. Don't do it. Because that's what they want you to do. Because then that proves what they're trying to do is make you just like they are. They want you to throw out jabs. They want you to, they want a reason to say, we can't trust you. Simply because they don't trust anybody. They want a reason to say, we can't believe you. Because they don't believe anybody. They want a reason to say, you're just like me. And I say it's this way. They want you to believe that you are just like them. They want you to believe that there is no hope, that nothing will ever change. Well, I got news for you. 12 more days. 12 more days. Or 12 more days. Whichever way the camera works, whichever way, because it's 12 days. 1 followed by a 2. 12 more days. And then what's going to need to happen is those who have determined to start doing, you need to just start doing. You don't need to worry about what's going on over there. You don't need to worry about what's going on over there. You just need to be worrying about what you're doing. What are you supposed to be doing? Because all these people that are negative, that are coming out with all of this argument, the argument people, they don't want to do anything except argue. So they would rather waste your time. Your time is the most valuable thing that you have. Because it's the most valuable thing that any of us have. Because we do not know how much of it we have. And we do not know when it's going to end. Some people's time may go on for a few more hours. Other people's time may go on for a few more years, a few more decades. We don't know how much time we have. So don't waste your time trying to argue with somebody, because their argument, the person that's looking for an argument, is doing nothing but stealing and wasting your time. You're not going to change them. The only way, if you want to shut them up, simply turn and walk away from them. Just turn and walk away from them. They will they will goad you. They will buy it. Again, it happened to me yesterday. And then hours after the first guy gave up, because I just wouldn't do it. They tried to instruct you on everything. It was on Facebook, and the guy says, Facebook 101 says, he wanted to get the last word. The arguers, the people that want to argue, they feel that whoever gets the last word wins, no matter what the last word is. So what the arguer, what the instigator, what the race baiter said to me was, Facebook 101. I can't believe you keep responding to my post. Hey man, I didn't do anything. You attacked me, when he was the one that responded to me in the first place. And I shot down. I gave a solution. Just start doing it. And this person says, well, you Trump supporters, you Trump followers. I said, no, son, no. I don't follow any man. That's your problem. That tells me what you do. You follow a man. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. You don't know me. Don't tell me I'm following a man. I'm not following a man. Don't come into me. You see, he tried to define me. Nope, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Sorry. I don't follow a man. Follow Jesus Christ. That's what I do. And they try to belittle any, well, you're crazy, you're not making any sense. I mean, there is no way to prove that you're not making any sense to someone. I can't help if you're stupid. I can't help it if you're choosing to be stupid, choosing to play dumb. I can't help that. Oh, I'm making perfect sense. You just don't like the truth. Well, you go and make America great again. Whatever that means. In other words, America doesn't need to be made great again because America's great. Well, that tells you right there that the man takes Kool-Aid intravenously. So he said, if you keep responding back, I'm going to keep getting an update. So if you want me to shut up, then you just don't. Then you just shut up. Got it? Learn Facebook 101. Learn something. Yet he's the one. Yet he could do the very same thing. I'm not going to let him get the last word. So I responded back, but I was polite. I wasn't mean. I wasn't arrogant. I was nice. Just be nice. There was a wonderful line in Roadhouse, a Patrick Swayze movie. Roadhouse was about a cooler. A cooler is the head bouncer of a bar, and it's the cooler's job to make sure that all the other bouncers treat everybody. Being a bouncer is a lot more than just being big and strong. That's just a bully. You can the easiest way to defuse a situation is to just be nice. So that's what he was telling these people the first time that he was working with all the employees. He said the waitresses, if somebody's being rude to you, just be nice to them and then let us know. And then the guy says, well, what happens if he calls your mother a blankety blank blank blank? And Patrick Swayze said, well, is she? And that got the man mad. See, the man was trying to challenge Patrick Swayze because Patrick Swayze said, you just be nice. Take him to the door. Say, hey, would you please come with me? Come on, let's go this way. If you can't do it by yourself, then you get somebody else. You go and together you're nice and you just kindly take them escort them out. And the man said, well, what happens if he calls your mother a blank, 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 blank? Well, is she? What the man was doing was he was basically saying, that doesn't work. Here, watch. Let me goad you. Let me agitate you. What happens if he calls your mama a blank, 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 blank? But Patrick Swayze's character saw right through it and said, well, is she? In other words, he just reversed the tables. It's only words. That's all it is. Don't take the bait, folks. Don't take the bait. And I'm going back over this again because, again, we're in 12 days. 12 days, and these people are going to really start feeling it. They're already feeling it because I just saw one of my Facebook friends posted out a thing. Fiat is investing $1 billion into the auto industry here in the U.S. Going to create 2 new Jeeps, thousands or tens of thousands of new jobs. The man's not even in office yet. So again, and I've been saying this for months, these people need to explain what took so long. It's not that difficult. Just start freeing people up. Now you're realizing that these people wanted to they wanted to pick who the winners and losers were. Your upgrade is here. Start operating in your upgrade and watch you go from upgrade to upgrade, to upgrade, to upgrade. And the beautiful thing about upgrades is that when whoever gets upgraded leaves a vacancy for somebody else to come in and start doing whatever it is that that individual that was upgraded did, which means in most cases it happens. Somebody else is moved up. They get an upgrade. Oh, a light bulb comes on. The car company, Fiat, is going to invest money. The company is going to make money. But you know what else that means? That means employees are going to be hired. That means common folks are going to be making money. That means the tax base increases. It's simple economics. This whole concept of everything it should be free, it's communism. Okay? There is nothing that is free. Nothing is free, folks. Nothing. Not even the air that we breathe is free. Oh, you don't believe me? Watch this. In order for the air, the oxygen, to be produced, it takes a plant. A plant must make it. Oxygen is not a natural resource. It is a byproduct from the plant life. There isn't an oxygen mine somewhere. Now, in order for the plants to produce it, the plants need energy. That means they must take food and nutrients from the ground. Where do they get this food and nutrients from the ground? Why? From other things that die. And those nutrients are absorbed into the ground. The grass dies and rots. The leaves fall and rot. Animals die and rot. That's how the nutrients get into the ground. And then the plant sucks up the nutrients, uses chlorophyll, and produces oxygen. And then you, me, we breathe. Now, it didn't cost you, me, we anything, but it costed somebody something. There is no such thing as free anything. Period. And you can't pick and choose the winners and losers. That is what's been going on. And I'm telling you, if you get hooked up with your creator, there is no risk with your creator. There's only reward. Obedience brings you reward. If you are obedient to your creator, then your reward is going to be success. Your reward is going to be satisfaction. Your reward is going to be fulfillment. Your reward is going to be a better relationship. And I tell you all the time, please read the book. Read the book. Get to know your creator. Okay? There is no risk with your God. If your God tells you to do something, you just do it. Because he's not doing it to set you up. That's why these arguers, these people that all they want to do is argue with you, me, we, that's why they got to go. Because it's not a good thing. Because you're convinced, one, it's a paradoxical situation. There is no answer to the situation. There is no solution to the problem. It's just a problem. That's all you're doing is creating problems. Well, we're tired of it. Zip the lip. Sit down and shut up. And the easiest way to shut them up is to you yourself succeed. Psalms 34, 8 through 10. O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. Oh, fear the Lord. And remember, that fear is not a scared fear. It's a reverence. It's a respect. It's an honor. Fear the Lord, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear. The arguer the person that wants to argue doesn't respect anybody because they're not looking for solutions. They're just saying it's always gonna be this way. It's always gonna be this way. It's always gonna be this way. You will never do. You will never do. You can't. You can't. Oh, sit down and shut up. God, shut up. They only want to hear. You can never win an argument with a negative person. They only hear what suits them and listen only to respond. But if you are in good relationship with your God, if you blesses the man that trusteth in him, in the Lord. Oh, fear the Lord, or revere or respect the Lord, ye his servants, for there is no want to them that fear. The young lions, the negative people, the ones that don't know any better. And these people, I really feel sorry for them. These people that all they want to do is argue. Because that's all they know. They've been programmed. It's time for these. That's why this whole industry's got to come down. I was just talking to somebody today, and we're seeing increases in cable bills and whatnot. And they're like, why is this going up? I said, look, it's collapsing upon them. There's only 6 industries that control everything. There's 6 companies, and it's really just one giant company. It's really just one giant company. It's like this. And here's the way I explained it to him. I said, let's say a city has 5 different air conditioning companies, and only 5, but they're all different. They're all named different. But guess what? One person owns all 5 of them. Do you really have 5 different companies? No. You just got one company that's named itself 5 different things in different parts of the city. It's not a competition. It's called a monopoly. It's got to go. We're tired of it. And these people, they want the media has gotten so big, it's gotten to the point where it cannot sustain itself anymore. So it's collapsing in on itself because we're tired of all the instigating. We're tired of all these arguments. We want solutions. The young lions do lack. These people that want to argue, they lack and suffer hunger. Why? Because all they're doing is walking. They don't know how to eat. They don't know anything good. All they know is terrible and bad. It's sad. It's terrible. They don't know the Lord. They've never met success. They've never had any success because all they've been told is what they can't do. But they that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing. So when you come across these people that want to argue with you, I would encourage you just to ignore them. Just ignore them. You do not have to respond. By not responding, you are forcing them to explain why they said what they said. But even more so, you are not giving them what they need, which is the attention, and or you're not arguing with them. That's what they need. That's what they want. You're not letting them waste your time. Just don't say anything. Just get up and walk away. Just get up and walk away. All they're looking for is a fight. Don't give it to them. You've got better things to do. Seek the face of Almighty God. Because what's going to happen is this. After you start succeeding, I said it yesterday and I'm going to say it again. As soon as you start succeeding, that's going to shut down all of these critics. Because these critics are all saying, well, this is wrong. No, it will never be. It will never be. It will never be. Well, geez and Pete's. I wish you would have told me that before I went out and succeeded and went out and did. If it'll never be, then how do you explain this? If nothing's ever going to happen, then how come Ford staying here? How come Carrier staying here? How come all winning upon winning upon winning? If he had ulterior motives, President Trump, if he had ulterior motives, then when exactly are we going to see those ulterior motives? Because all I'm seeing right now is good things for the country. He's putting us first, which is what Abraham Lincoln said our government was. Of the people, by the people, for the people. Not to rule us, to remove all the obstacles. To remove all the obstacles. Folks, our upgrade is here. Start operating in your upgrade and watch what happens. Watch what happens, because you're going to start going from this upgrade to this upgrade to this upgrade to this upgrade. Just keep going up and up and up and up and up. And every time, just remember, every time you are upgraded, what you are doing is you are opening up a spot for someone else to be upgraded. So encourage others to start doing, because until you, me, we start doing, you, me, we will never know success. And once you, me, we taste success, success is a good thing. You, me, we are going to want success. And then success, that's the reason why success breeds success. Start operating in your upgrade, because your upgrade is here, because change is here. Just saying.